Welcome back, everyone. Time for the morning rush. Children in New Mexico could soon help in testing the COVID vaccine. UNM Hospital says it will likely be one of about 100 clinics nationwide hosting a pediatric trial for the Moderna vaccine. UNM will be working to find interested families over social media and through other advertisements. They should know in the next few weeks when that study could begin. The state says about 15% of New Mexicans are now signed up to be notified when they've been exposed to someone who has COVID-19. And Notify connects users to other phones through Bluetooth and lets them know if they have been in the same area as someone who's tested positive. The state says the system becomes more effective the more people that do sign up for it. The CDC says more than 99 million people have gotten at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. More than 56 million people are now fully vaccinated. That's 70% of the country's population. President Biden's new goal is to get 200 million vaccine doses into arms within his first 100 days in office. Take a look at these new details for you this morning. Albuquerque police say 23-year-old Alexis Martinez was drunk behind the wheel and speeding when her car went airborne along I-25 and crashed into a wall. Police say her passenger, Danielle Ortiz, also 23, had also been drinking that night. Martinez's 7-year-old daughter and Ortiz's infant boy were killed. APD says Martinez and Ortiz will be facing charges with this case.
And the weather this morning, mostly dry, but we do have some showers down to the southeast. These are passing through Chavez and northern Lee County. A couple sprinkles around Carlsbad. Up to the northeast, some rain moving in towards Clayton. And then up in the northwest, we do have light sprinkles, but a couple of those passing through southern Colorado as well, and some light flurries possible in the San Juans.
The New Mexico Gas Company has established $1.2 million in COVID relief funding to help qualifying customers and small business owners. Residential customers can apply for assistance to the gas company's HEAT program and could receive a one-time payment of $150. Small business owners may qualify for $250. A once dark part of the city is getting some light. The city has installed festoon lights in Nob Hill aimed at improving visibility for drivers and for pedestrians. They also hope that the lights will add to the atmosphere of the area. The city also put in 500 street lights in and around Nob Hill. Officials say they have plans to add even more in the surrounding neighborhoods. This morning, we're hearing from one of the candidates running for New Mexico's first congressional seat, Democratic nominee Melanie Stansbury. The state representative says that she's ready to take her experience to Congress. She says her top priority would be economic relief and recovery after the pandemic. The state is hashing out the rules for how to monitor the use of marijuana. It will only be allowed in private homes and licensed businesses. The governor is expected to sign the bill into law in the next coming days. 90 days after that, people will be allowed to grow their own pot for personal use. Sales to people 21 and older will not become legal until April of next year.
Here's a look at the Metro Threat Index, keeping it fairly low today, but we will have a chance for some Virgo overhead that could create some stronger wind gusts throughout the afternoon and evening.
Take a look at this. New Mexicans, you can now choose a time slot for your second vaccine shot instead of being assigned a time. This only applies for those who've registered online through the state's website. If you've already gotten your first shot, you can log in and choose an appointment time that works best for you. The lines at COVID testing sites in the state are continuing to get shorter and shorter. Around the state, providers are reporting a drop in testing demand. Loveless says it is closing its downtown site after today. Presbyterian also noticing a drop. Overall, testing in our state peaked in February with an average of more than 16,000 tests a day. It's about half of that now. Two Albuquerque sisters are giving away their COVID relief money. As Kate and Stephanie Dawson's stimulus checks and company bonuses came in, they decided that others needed it more. The Dawsons donated hundreds of dollars to the Storehouse, an organization that feeds local families. The sisters hope to inspire others to give back to their communities. A plan to house migrant children, at Glorieta camps is on pause this morning. The camps were in talks with the federal government to serve as an emergency intake site. However, they have decided to hold off on housing children in the immediate term. The donations and supplies that they've recently received will be held just in case they do become a host site. The biopark is looking for volunteers to help out on Earth Day. They need help picking up litter and removing some wetland plants from the bosque near Tingley Beach. Volunteers will also be doing some planting and mulching. Earth Day is on April 17th, so there's plenty of time to sign up.
And let's get a look at that morning drive. The maps are clear, no accidents or slowdowns to report. And here's a look at Tracker going east on I-40 near 12th Street. There are typical traffic throughout the morning, so give yourself your usual amount of time.
So take a look at this. Tonight you can take a drive-through Balloon Fiesta Park's first drive-through balloon glow. The event coincides with tonight's showing of the newly released Godzilla vs. Kong. The movie is already sold out, but anyone can still show up and take a drive through the balloon glow starting at 8 o'clock. Tickets are $10. Visitors are required to stay inside your vehicle. Welcome back, everyone. Time for the 5 facts. We start with number 5 here. Tonight, you can take a drive-through Balloon Fiesta Park's first drive-through balloon glow. The event coincides with tonight's showing of the newly released Godzilla vs. Kong. The movie is already sold out, but anyone can still show up and take a drive through the balloon glow starting at 8 o'clock. On to number 4 now. Children in New Mexico could soon help in testing the COVID vaccine. UNM Hospital says it will likely be one of about 100 clinics nationwide hosting a pediatric trial for the Moderna vaccine. Professors at UNM say this testing of even younger children is needed to see if they should be getting the vaccine at an early age when they can get their other immunizations. A doctor with UNM says the hospital has seen 4 to 5 kids a day with COVID who may have benefited from an effective childhood vaccine.
And our Easter forecast is looking gorgeous. We'll be seeing mostly sunny skies, calm winds, and temperatures climbing into the low 80s by the afternoon.
On to number 2 now. Take a look at new details here for you. Albuquerque police are identifying the women involved in a suspected drunk driving crash that killed 2 children. Police say 23-year-old Alexis Martinez was drunk behind the wheel and speeding early Tuesday morning when her car went airborne along I-25, then crashed into a wall. Her friend Danielle Ortiz, also 23, was in the passenger seat. Police say she too had been drinking that night. Their kids were also in the car. Martinez's 7-year-old daughter, Amaraya, and Ortiz's infant boy were killed. The other 2 children, both younger than 5, were taken to the hospital. The APD says Martinez and Ortiz will both face charges in this case. And finally, for the week, number 1, this morning, a man arrested by APD for a suspected DWI crash is out on the streets. This despite there being evidence of at least a couple of crimes. Police say that Cecil Kekup passed out and was behind the wheel of a truck last December. Police video shows his truck crashed into the back of a van. When he gets out of the van, he's struggling to stand. Police say he was drunk, and they found that his license had been revoked as well due to a previous DWI. During the encounter, police say he also struck an officer. We've learned the case was dismissed because police videos were never turned in. The state says that's because some of the multiple lapel recordings were tagged under different case numbers.